Hi everyone, it's Shruti, and how you guys doing? Do let me know by commenting below this video. Okay, so a few weeks ago I posted a video on how to make a henna paste for getting that perfect darkest red henna stain. This is going to be second part of that series. If you haven't watched the previous tutorial, hit on that link. So let's start with today's video. I kept my henna paste in refrigerator for 48 hours, so I just took it out. And then in a glass, I took the extra water or the extra mixture, liquid mixture, which we put or pour around the henna paste. Just mix it well with a baby spoon then, or use a small spoon. It actually works pretty well. I ended up adding that liquid back because it was pretty thick. Now I'm going to pour this henna paste into the henna cone and close the opening of henna cone first, and then press it down. Now gather the end part of your henna cone and then secure it with a elastic band. If you don't know how to make a henna cone, I do have a precise video on that. Check out the description box for the link. So it's time to put our henna cones on testing, and you can see I can make very easily very fine threads, and I don't have to even put too much pressure on my henna cone to get this product out easily from the cone. And these lines are pretty smooth, so thumbs up for that. I made two cones, one with a fine opening, the yellow one, and one with a thicker opening, the blue one. So I'm making some round shape first, and then on top of that I made some U shapes. Then I'm making petals on top of that, and it will create a beautiful flower shape. Now I am creating a spiral shape, then I'm covering it with two lines, then a thicker line, and then covering it with U shapes. And I'm repeating the same process of spiral shape and then U shape on top of that. One more, a round shape, and then two U shapes on top of that, then some small petals, and I'm covering it up with C shapes, two C shape lines. Then one more big round shape, then U shapes on top of that, small petals, then covering it up with C shapes. And just repeat the same process. I'm using basically the similar kind of shapes here to create the whole design. The basic foundation or foundation shape of this henna design are U shapes and spiral shapes and petals and C shapes and nothing else. And as you guys know, I always advocate for this. First make the design or make the shapes and then fill it. It just makes the whole process pretty easy. To fill the flower, I am using slanted lines. Then I am filling the center part of all these spiral shapes, and I'm filling the petals and some of the C shapes to get the texture of this henna interesting, because the darker portion of henna, or wherever you are putting too much paste, it's gonna stain a little bit darker, and when you are having fine lines, it's gonna stain a little lighter, so it will create an interesting effect in our whole henna design after it stains. For the purpose of this video, I am going to make this design 3 inches below my palm. If you want, you can take it further and make this design your own, and I will highly advise you girls to try it like a band which is wrapping around your hand, and it will look awesome. Now, and one more advice, make sure you are taking snapshots of like palm and then fingers and all the small areas, so that you can use them later on when you are recreating this design. Or if you don't want to recreate the similar design, you can use the shapes which I'm making or the techniques which I'm using in your own design to make it, your own. So I will highly advise you girls to take the snapshots, save them. And one more thing girls, if you like my henna designs and my henna tutorials, make sure you are hitting on that like button. It helps me to increase the rating of my videos, and it supports me to create more and more videos for you girls. Okay, so now it's time for filler designs, because our design is, the shapes of this design are almost completed, but there are some cavities, and to fill them and to make this design look more prettier, I am going to make filler designs. These small designs like petal shapes or leaf shapes or just random C-shaped curves, these are called filler designs, and I love them because they just make the whole look of the design look more complicated, and they are not that complicated at all. They're just very easy things which you can add in your henna design and make your overall henna design look more interesting. For this henna design, I had created pretty unique finger designs. So let's start with them. First, I'm making a band which is going to be similar for all the 5 fingers. And then for first smallest finger, I am going to make a spiral shape, then covering it up with 4 C-shaped lines. At the bottom, I'm making roses, and how to make roses, just make a spiral shape, and on top of that, make filled henna petals, and that's it. Just make a spiral shape, then cover it up with one line, and then make some filled henna petals. Now for the second finger, I'm making the same band and then covering it up with small spiral shapes and a nest of a small spiral shape and some filler designs. At the bottom, I am going to make the same rose pattern, and then on top of that some filler designs to make this whole look more cohesive. For the third finger, I am making the same band first, and then on top of that I am making some pentagon shapes, and in the gap I am going to fill random dots. And all the pentagon shapes, I am going to fill it with, they are not even pentagon shapes. Some of them are different, but they are kind of pentagon shapes, okay? And I'm filling them with henna paste so that they stay pretty darker. And at the bottom, I'm making the same rose, and then on top of that, some filler designs. Now for the fourth finger, I am making a netted or lace design, which is actually pretty popular these days on internet, and I will be doing a full-on video on that. So first you have to make any of your favorite shape and let it dry for a couple of seconds. For that I made the rose bottom design first, and then I'm making the netted design. If you want, you can leave it like that, but I am going to make one more or outline it once more to make it look more pretty. And once the design is dried up, I am going to apply a lemon and sugar syrup with the help of a cotton ball on top of this design. And this will help the henna to stick on my hand better throughout the night. And it's time for you guys to take the snapshots of this design. In case you are wondering how I made that lemon and sugar syrup, just check out the description box for a recipe. It's time for you girls to take the snapshot of finger design. And that's it. I just kept this design as it is throughout the night, and then I washed it in the morning, and this is how it turned out. Pretty beautiful and dark red, just how I like it. And if you enjoyed this video, just hit on that like button and hit on a special like or subscribe button for me girls, and I will love you guys more for that. And yeah, take care. Bye bye.